Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video in which we are going to write Java program to print mirrored right triangle star pattern. So guys, this is the mirrored right triangle star pattern as you can see, and we are going to use simple for loops, that is the outer and the inner for loop, in order to draw this star pattern. So the logic behind drawing this star pattern will be, as you can see, we have multiple space characters being printed over here on the first line. Then we have again the reduced number of space characters being printed on the second line, and so on. The space characters are getting reduced line by line over here. So what are the number of space characters on the first line? Let us count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 number of space characters with a row count that is 6 number of rows over here. So as you can see, we have row as 6 over here and we have 10 space characters. And then on the next line we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the space characters have been reduced by 2 on the second line. On the third line again it is reduced by 2. So the space characters are 6 and so on. So guys, what will be the logic? So let's say for example, when the row it is equal to 6, which is 6 in this case right now, we want the space characters to be 10 over here. This space characters, that is 10, is on the first line. On the second line it will be 8. On the third line it will be 6, and then so on. It will be 4 and then 2 and then 0, that is on the 6th row. So guys, basically the logic will be, we will be using the row value over here minus we will be doing the ith value, which will be 1 in the starting case. So row minus 1, it will be equal to 5 in this case, and this whole thing we will multiply it by 2 right now. So over here when we multiply this by 2, it will be equal to 10, and this many times we need to print the space characters over here. So initially this is 6 minus 1, that will be 5 over here. Now on the second line, what will be the ith value? It will be 2. So basically we are going to start the I value as 1. The next time the I value will be 2. It will be 6 minus 2, which is equal to 4 in this case. So 4 multiplied by 2 will be 8. So 8 times the space characters will get printed using the for loop. So we will have 8 over here, and then similarly we will have 6, 4 and 2 and then 0 number of space characters, and then after that we will have another for loop in order to print these star characters as well. So let us move to Eclipse IDE over here. First of all, we will define the int row. So let's say we have 6 as the row number. So what we have to do is we will have our outer loop, in which case int I, it is equal to 1, I less than or equal to row. So guys, since we are starting the I value as 1, we have to give the condition as less than or equal to the row value that we have already provided, and then we have I plus plus. Now we need to draw the space characters. So as discussed, with this logic, what we will do is int j, it is equal to, first of all we need to do row minus 1, so that 6 minus 1 will be 5, and then this number multiplied by 2 will give us 10, and 10 space characters is what we want initially on the first line. So j will be greater than or equal to 1 in this case, because we are going from a greater number, that is 10, up to the smaller number, that is 1 over here. So we will be decrementing the j value. So j minus minus, and inside this we will again have our print statement. In this case we will be using the print method so that all the space characters are on single line. Now we will have another for loop in order to print the star characters. So again we will be having the int j, it is equal to 1, and then j goes up to less than or equal to I. So in the first case, since i's value is 1, j value is also starting from 1 and it will go only up to 1. So only one space character will get printed. Next time when i's value is 2, so 2 space characters will get printed. That's because j will go from 1 up to j less than or equal to I, in which case the i's value will be 2 and so on. So j plus plus. So over here we will be having our print statement once again. We will be using the print method over here, and then we have our star character followed by the space character and so on. So this will help us in order to print the star characters. Now guys, after printing the space characters and the star characters, we want to go to the next line in order to print the next row of star characters. So over here I'll simply have the println statement so that the control flow goes to the next line. So guys, this is the program that will help us in order to print our mirrored right triangle star pattern. So let me just save this file and try running this code now. So guys, as you can see, we have got the right triangle star pattern over here and not the mirrored right triangle star pattern. These stars must be displayed on the left hand side over here. So guys, one mistake that we have done over here is while doing this row minus, we have provided this 1 as the constant value, whereas we have to provide this i's value which is going to increase with time. So I am going to just change this to the I value. So rho minus I multiplied by 2 is the correct expression over here. Let me just save this file and try running this code now. So as you can see, we are getting the mirrored right triangle star pattern now. So these are the space characters that we have printed first, and then we have the star. The next again on the next line we have some more space characters, then we have 2 stars over here, then we have 3 and then 4, then 5 and then 6 star characters over here. Guys, you can also change this row number over here. So I'll change it to 10 now. I'll save this file and try running this code. So as you can see, 10 number of rows we are getting, and this is the mirrored right triangle pattern over here that we have drawn successfully. So guys, this is the way we can write our Java program in order to print one of the star patterns. Based on your requirements, you can apply your own logic and print any of the star patterns that you want to print on the console. So guys, that's it in this video. Please make sure that you practice on your own so that on different inputs of the for loops, you get the different output of the star patterns. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is a Java program to sort numbers using bubble sort algorithm. So stay tuned.